1 of 4 so far.
Outside Knight. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ryan's checked in. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zeller. Jabari Parker comes in for Boris Diaw. Paul George, he's checked in for Harkless. And it's Williams in for J.J. Barea. Curry's checked in for San Antonio. And what you have to like out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time with him.
Oh, here we go with George. Nobody back.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Back to Curry. Chandler attacking. Down low. Here's Porzingis. San Antonio again missing. Indiana trailing here. And it goes out of bounds. One's off Parker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
John Lure, he's checked in for the Spurs. Rush comes in for Green. Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Fades. Good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
And here is Williams. In the corner, George with it. Rush with the steal. Outside Curry. He feeds it to Rush. The pass to Lure. From deep. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. 22 points for Paul George. Curry kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Lure. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. Kobe, the pass to Chandler. And it's good. Chandler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now here's Williams. Takes the 13-footer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
That's just a foolish mistake right there, guys.
Yeah, inexcusable. You just cannot allow that to happen.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Curry dishes to Rush. The feed to Kobe. The shot is off, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Now here's Kobe. He has 6. The 3-ball, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pacers trail by 6. Left side, Williams. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kobe with it. Passes to Chandler. It's tipped. Now here's Kobe. From the arc. They get the rebound.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
And we've reached the end of the third. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Spurs leading by 6. On the court for Indiana. Parker out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Mo Harkless. Then there's J.J. Barea. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Harkless with the steal. The steal. And oh, here we go. Knight. Nobody back. That's good. Knight's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Spurs. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers. Boy, that's a really nice feed by J.J. Barea.
Knight wide open. Bullseye.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Barea. He's guarded by Knight. Screened by Valanciunas. Barea, the pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Knight dishes to Green. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 7th assist in the game.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for John Lure. Knight kicks to Chandler.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Outside Knight. Chandler with the screen on Williams. Here's Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing that everybody loves about Coach Pop is his frankness. You get a taste of it in interviews, but he's as honest and straightforward with you as he is with anybody else.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, you've got Greg Popovich, and I think he puts this at times grumpy demeanor in a more of a spotlight. He's playing along, as we all know, with the sideline reporters. He knows, Greg, you know this firsthand, when to turn it on, when to turn it off. He can be as compassionate a person, Clark, that you and I have ever been around.
Yeah, he's competitive, but he understands that we're all human, and he treats people the right way all the time.
That's good from Parker. Kobe's checked in for Daniel Green. And Parker drops them both.
Well, we all know how loud NBA arenas can get. I mean, last season there were some accusations thrown around that it wasn't all organic. I mean, some players felt as if some of the NBA crowd noise was artificial.
Kobe passes tonight. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And that's 12 points for Brandon Knight.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And here they come. Here's Porzingis. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Some heavy accusations about artificial noise being pumped in last year. We've seen the issue in the NFL, talked about now in the NBA. Seeing it in other sports, there's a case that maybe the NBA's got to deal with this.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I know some stadiums, it might feel like there is extra noise being pumped in. And listen, there are a lot of fan bases that we have are just flat out loud. I mean, it can be electric. But having said that, I don't think we want to have the artificial noise being pumped in. I think it does the game a disservice.
Williams with the block. Here's Kilpatrick. It's deflected. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
The shot by George, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Knight into the lane. Spurs working the ball around now. The offensive rebound. Paul George with the steal. Fast break, here they come. It's stolen by Bryant.
Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Pacers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Pacers.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Brandon Knight. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here is Bryant.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.